Kuigar Bones here. We are back with my Jedi Knight. We are about to start his new chapter, which I don't exactly remember which one we're doing next. It could be Ossus and the whole Jedi thing, which I think that's what's next, but it could also be some side Mandalorian thing as well. So we will find out in just a moment. You know, it's actually been quite a while since I've actually bedded side by personal starfighter. Because, you know, everything's on Odessin or my strongholds. There really isn't that much of a reason to go into your personal starship anymore. So let's see here. Our terminal console. Alright, so there's this. I think we're way past this, so I don't think we really need to do that. So, yep, it's gonna be Ossus. Jedi Under Siege, so we're getting close. We're getting close. We're just one expansion behind now. For Iocath, any storyline has been completed. Default choices. I'm ready. I'm ready. Beginning this mission automatically complete any uncompleted missions in your origin story. Shadow Red, Knights Fallen, War of Iocath, and Fractured Alliances. Content. Romance options for any return companions will not be set, and your storyline will continue with default choices. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I've done pretty much everything except for the Oricron, which I don't really think that's all that important anyways. But everything else should be saved. Alright, folks, you ready? I'm ready.
I knew that the Alliance would flourish on Odessin, but I didn't expect this place to feel so much like home. You should be proud of what you've built here, and the allies you've gained.
Our victories came at a high price.
They always do. The Alliance is still a formidable power, but we're not strong enough to face the Republic or the Empire. Unfortunately, a confrontation is inevitable. There are skirmishes in wild space, riots on Quesh. Galactic war is imminent. We can no longer afford neutrality. If the Alliance is to survive, we must align ourselves with the Republic or the Empire. Whatever you decide, we'll follow your lead.
You'd accept orders from the Republic?
I'd take my orders from you, as always. I'll get the job done however I see fit. So who do you wish to support? The Republic or the Empire?
It's time I got back to the Republic.
Understood. I'll assist however I can. I'll reach out to my contacts in the SIS. I expect they'll contact you directly. Take a breath.
Alright, it's time for a return to form. Going back to the Republic. I'm probably gonna still remain like my own thing. I don't think I'll probably rejoin the Republic and Jedi Order directly. Just because I kind of like having the options open, and because personally my Jedi's changed so much since the beginning of the whole Eternal Empire thing. I just don't think he would join up, at least not at that moment. And with all that he's done and seen, can he really be considered a Jedi anymore? But, I mean, stranger stuff has happened. See, I think we're meeting Jonas here, right? Balker. Oh, where is he?
You'd love the Corellian sector. Best Starshine surprise on Nar Shaddaa. First round is on me. You finally made it. Could you bring me another K3? Wait, make that 2. Well, if it isn't the commander of the most popular club in the galaxy. Welcome to my second favorite cantina. Jonas Balker, Republic, SIS. With a face like yours, it's no wonder half the galaxy signed up for the Alliance.
Nice to meet you, Jonas.
Pleasure's all mine. Really. I'm glad you came to see me. The Republic and the Alliance have similar goals, and I think this partnership will benefit us both. A war is coming, whether we like it or not. We need to be prepared, and that means keeping fuel, food supplies, and raw materials out of Imperial hands. But more importantly, we need you to help put a positive spin on the whole thing. Flash your winning smile, inspire the troops. The usual.
Gather resources and boost morale. Simple enough.
Confident as ever. Once this mission is over, I'd love to take you out for a drink. Sparks are flying on Ossus, off in the Outer Rim. With a little help from you and the Alliance, the Republic could gain the upper hand. I'll make a few calls, set plans in motion. We should have more details once you're back on Odessin. Welcome back to the Republic, Commander.
It is cool to see side characters like Jonas come back, even if it's just for a conversation like that. I don't think he was ever a... No, he was never a killable option. But yeah, pretty cool to see him again. Nope, that's not what we're after. Going back to Odessin. We're just there for that single conversation.
Ah, Commander. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me. Ardinando Dipolis Derun. I oversee the Republic's deployments along the Parlemian hyperroute. I only wish we were speaking in person. I just brewed a truly invigorating blend of Gatalentan tea. Do you enjoy tea, Commander?
I do. I'm not sure I've tried that particular blend, though.
I'll have a case sent to you. The flavor is unmatched, though I'm told it can only truly be appreciated when shared. A beautiful planet, Catalenta. Its people are renowned for their long and steadfast support of the Jedi. It is the Jedi I wish to discuss with you today.
I'm afraid I haven't been in contact with the Jedi Order in some time.
You are not alone in that. Few Jedi survived the war against Sekul. They've gone into hiding, scattered across the galaxy. I'm not even sure how many council members remain.
Satil Shan is still alive. Have you contacted her?
I have, but it's been years since she led the Jedi. She couldn't help me. I did manage to learn of one surviving member of the Jedi Council, Master Nostral. My sources tell me he's in hiding, on the planet Ossus.
The ancient home of the Jedi. All but destroyed by the Sith centuries ago.
Indeed. I'm told that Master Nostral took as many Jedi as possible, along with civilian volunteers, to establish a hidden colony on the planet. Unfortunately, the colony doesn't seem to be hidden any longer. I've tracked Imperial forces moving through the area. I believe the Jedi are in grave danger.
Have the Jedi been warned?
The Jedi colony is completely off the grid, and any warning I try to send will only lead the Sith directly to them. Ossus is at the far end of the Parlemian hyperroute, practically the Empire's front door. I have no official authority to intervene. I'm gathering the resources to launch reinforcements regardless, but without authorization it's taking time. Time the Jedi may not have. You aren't bound by Republic regulations. You can help faster than I can. Please, travel to Ossus. Protect the Jedi until my forces can arrive. They need our help.
I'll head for Ossus right away, General. You can count on me.
I'm very glad to hear it. I'll forward the coordinates for the Jedi settlement. There is one final catch. Initially, you must go with a light force, perhaps even alone. Approaching with an attack group of any significance is sure to provoke a massive Imperial escalation long before I can respond in kind.
The Empire won't know I'm there until it's too late.
May the Force be with you, Commander. I hope to be sharing the next cup with you in person very soon.
Likewise, General.
The General is very shrewd. Going in alone is the best move here. I'll have a shuttle prepared, something small and stealthy.
Wish I could go along. Nostoral is an old friend of mine. It'd be good to see him again.
We'll have you on your way to Ossus as soon as possible. May the Force serve you well.
Alright, let's do it.
I've got you.
I like Daeroon. He's fun. So, going to Ossus. Man, Ossus goes through so much, no matter what the era, be it like Old Republic, the original founding of the Jedi, present time, and like the Galactic Civil War, and even further, like past Luke's time and Legacy. Just Ossus goes through so much. Planet keeps getting destroyed, remade, and then broken again. Alright, let's go. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my Jedi Knight, his hair's been getting longer, and his beard too. With each expansion that I go through, I kind of make physical changes to his appearance to make it look like time's passing on. I don't know if anyone's got that, but I just like doing that for all my characters. I'll add scars and stuff as they progress. Physical progression in games like these, especially MMOs, is really important to me. And immersive, which is just something I like doing. Alright, let's go.
It's you! It's really you! All right. Nadia, cancel the whole evacuation. I don't care what's coming for us. We have got nothing to worry about.
He's wonderful at introductions, isn't he? I'm Nadia Gurel. You were the battle master, weren't you? Back before Zakul invaded?
Yes, that's right.
Toughest Jedi I ever knew. We took on things you could never even imagine. Are you hearing me? I don't care how many imps are here. They're toast.
So you know about the Imperials?
Yes. We don't know how many there are, but they have serious resources. If they're here, it's for a major fight, and we can't afford to give them one.
Civilians and non-essentials are loading up first. Who calls a doctor non-essential when there's a fight brewing? You ask me, the Jedi have lost their minds.
How exactly did you get mixed up in all this?
I got split up from Kira and Scourge. It's a long story. So I went to find other Jedi. Seemed like the best odds of catching up with them. Or you, eventually. I heard about the colony after it was already built, so I was a latecomer. But they were happy to have a full-time doctor on staff.
Well, that was before we got to know him.
Dr. Kimball, Nadia, how go the shuttle preparations?
We'd be a lot further along if we hadn't borrowed so many of the shuttle's parts for the colony systems. It's going to be hours before we can launch.
We should be calling the whole thing off. Do you know who this is? Hero of Tython, Slayer of the Emperor? Ring any bells?
I command the Alliance now. We overthrew the Eternal Empire and destroyed the Sith Emperor once and for all. I've come to help.
Sounds like a lot's happened since we cut our communications.
Which helped to keep us hidden all this time. I am quite familiar with your past service to the Jedi, Commander, and I look forward to updating my journals with your more recent exploits. It's probably time you had a chapter all your own, but that will have to wait. The Sith are on our doorstep. I formed this colony to safeguard the Jedi and their teachings for the future. Now, we must abandon it to serve that same goal.
Republic reinforcements are coming. We just have to hold out until they get here.
We welcome any help they can offer, but until they arrive, our plan must remain the same. We have to get these shuttles ready as soon as possible.
Do you have a new hiding place in mind?
Somewhere further, more remote. I once read claims of a forgotten Jedi world deep within the unknown regions. Perhaps we'll seek it out.
Perimeter alarms. They're coming again. I'm on my way to handle it.
Yes. Take backup this time.
Backup? I got all the backup I need right here.
Commander, this is Tau Adair, our head of security. Would you be willing to join her in holding off the enemy as we complete our preparations?
Whatever's out there, we can handle it. Do what you need to do.
We'll leave you to it then. Nadia, Dr. Kimball, let's see how the farming crews are doing.
I'll find you later. I've got to hear what you've been up to.
What did your sensors pick up? Imperial soldiers? Sith?
Neither. The imps are just toying with us. The old man's pretty sure they're being led by a Sith named Melora. Melora's into biology, genetic manipulation, Sith alchemy, blah blah blah. She makes monsters. For us, she's cooked up some kind of mutated Geonosians. Hyper-aggressive, heavily armored, psychotic Geonosians. With weapons. Making their way toward the colony in swarms.
That doesn't really sound like you're being toyed with.
The mutants are brutal and tough in a fight, but they aren't strategic. If the imps were serious about it, they could destroy us faster without the storybook monsters. Ossus is riddled with old buried ruins. The mutants like to cut through them to approach unseen. We get out there and collapse a few tunnels, they'll be cut off and the colonists will have a lot more time to move.
Then let's get to it.
After you, Commander.
Sweet. It's always good to see
Got
Doc.
a little mission for you. Head for the water distribution systems.
The reunions with your old companions are always just my favorite part, in my opinion. Just seeing them again. Especially since you don't really get to interact with all of your old companions that much, unless they're like a central part of the update. But even still, I do hope in the future they'll add more side missions for them.
Mechanized travel is for official business only.
I actually do like Ossus, the questing here and stuff. I know there's some people who didn't really like it, but I don't know, I found it kind of fun. I just love Jedi and Jedi stuff. Ooh, look at that, holocron. At least I think that was a holocron. I do wish they kind of made this expansion a bit longer. Just with more, I don't know, more people. Or, not more people, just like more quests, more planets. And, you know, not have the Dark Council die so easily. Because they kind of just get cut down one by one so quick. Let's see, I think we can... Mutated Geonosians. Yeah, I think we can just sneak past these guys. Now, I've done the Yasa stuff a lot, but it has been a while since I have done it. So I'm sure my memory will kick in fairly quickly. Oh, I'm actually surprised those guys didn't aggro. Pretty sure there's tunnels just along this path here. Ah, here we go.
How long have you been living in the colony?
Since the beginning. 5 years now. 5 years. Quiet. Few of those years just to relax. I'm sure someone would show
Say no, not up there. Oh, and the trick should help the Imperials here. I wanted would target. Hey, where'd Tao go? Oh, she's underground. It's a tactical decision. Ah, there it is. Let's see if we can... I don't think we'll get close enough. Okay, yeah.
We honestly not sure. After the report, Will was getting accurate with his name in case of so on the ground to watch and rebuild. Not my first choice, but
Geonosians look crazy though. Oh, look at that. They don't even really look like Geonosians. Let's see, I believe there may be one down here. If I remember correctly. Yeah, here we go.
Know where the rest of the Jedi are?
There were still contingents on Tython and Ilum last we checked. Didn't bother calling the Green Jedi, they'd never leave Corellia. Most are probably hiding in groups on far-off planets like we did. Or walking their own paths, following the Force. That was my plan, originally.
Who changed your mind?
The old man. He's always understood me best. He convinced me that this was where I needed to be, and I think he was right.
And how are the Green Jedi even still alive? I think they're even still around even during the Clone Wars. At the very least, I think they were mentioned a couple times during the Clone Wars. Not the show, but in one of the books, I think. It's dedication, though. kind of like Space Marines when they had like give an oath to a planet or to protect the planet. They won't leave.
Here we go.
Shame you gotta destroy all these ruins, though. Ruin the ruins. Okay, I don't think I missed any of the explosives back there. Oh, maybe.
Take one more look around before we set off the charges.
Oh.
There's gotta be something here the old man would want.
Just a single holocron. I like that we were wearing the same outfit. I mean, yeah.
Last one.
Judging by your technique, you must have done a lot of fighting before you came here.
More than most. More than they ever trained us for. My first battle was Corellia. I flew in on a transport with 5 of the Jedi. One of the ones with the open sides, you know. The pilot took us in low, between the buildings. We're in midair, and this Sith Lord, he just jumps right into the transport. Red lightsaber in each hand. 5 of my oldest friends were dead before they could even blink.
What did you do? How did you deal with the Sith?
Same way I usually do. I killed him. The Sith had turned toward the pilot before my friends even hit the floor. I was behind him before he ever knew I was there. I nailed him with both hands. Hit the nerve clusters that run just over the ribs, felt them crack. He dropped both lightsabers on reflex. I don't remember where the grenade came from, must have been his. I smashed it right into his mouth and shoved him back out of the transport.
He was a killer. You had to stop him.
Yes. And somehow, I keep ending up in that same situation. Again and again. Let's check in with the old man.
Now, what's your status?
We've closed all the tunnels we could find. Sending coordinates now. Any chance you could backtrack to their source on some of the old maps?
Of course. Let's see. Yes, here we are. They were all part of a residential structure that must have largely collapsed centuries ago. I'm sending coordinates for the structure's main entrance. If you can seal that, the mutants' hidden approaches will be cut off completely.
Do you have the evacuation shuttles ready yet?
They're close, and we have most of the essentials packed and ready. Keep up the good work on your end, and we'll have nothing to worry about. The entrance you're closing is located in an area our archaeologists never fully cataloged. If you find anything of interest, Please do your best to recover it.
Will do. Tau out. Ready when you are.
Yeah, I really like Nostaral. He's probably one of my favorite Jedi of this era here. He just has a really cool voice. Although sometimes all I hear is Soldier 76 from Overwatch. Oh hey, some friends. I remember when this place used to be packed full all the time. Let's see, should I just... No, I guess I could have just quick traveled. Nah.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Kind of would have been interesting to see what this place looks like fully realized, like back in the past. When it was at its peak. But I guess I could say the same thing for a lot of the planets here in the Star Wars universe. Like, what would they look like when they're in top form? Alright. Gosh dang it. Keep getting stuck.
Are there any survivors after the supernova?
I think there were, and I'm pretty sure they're still here. The old man agrees, but most of the others aren't convinced.
What makes you so sure?
Every time, we've dug into the deeper chambers of the old ruins. Weird things have happened. Tools and lights going missing. We find footprints in the sand where nobody's walked. That kind of stuff. I can just feel that there's some kind of life here apart from us. Whoever it is, we're staying
Like a Triceratops bug. Look at that. Imagine fighting those things in Republic Commando. Oof. Oh, jeez. Freaking camera flick. Dang it. Now I gotta go back up the normal way. I thought I fixed that sensitivity with the mouse drag, but it's still there.
What was the plan? If the Sith had never shown up, what was the goal?
recover enough Fine. I would have set out with the plan to find other Jedi and bring them back here. Then we can bring back to war.
Sweet.
Ugh, that was too close.
Oh, that was just a bonus mission. Well, alright. Here we go. In the cave. So I'm not sure how long this first part is. I might split this up into a two-parter.
I sense more of them. A lot more. There must be an army of them below us.
Swarm Lord. Take him out.
Keep your distance when the warriors go down. They're putting off some kind of sport. Seems weaker when we take down the warriors. Focus on the swarm.
Alright. Gonna be a lot of dead bugs. Oh, did I miss something over there? Oh. Oh, wait.
Looks like we're finished here.
I can't get the old man on the hollow. We'd better head back and make sure nothing's happened.
Our sensors are being jammed, along with our communications, both short and long range. Disruptions like this can mean only one thing.
Invasion.
The Empire will come in earnest now. This doesn't fit Melora's pattern. She never bothered to disable enemy communications during her siege of Nantoon. Something very strange is happening. We have to move quickly. Many of our people are still outside the colony. Some at the farms, and the rest at the ancient library. We should split up.
You don't need to act like we have a choice, old man. No way you're leaving this planet without seeing that library one more time.
Is Doc helping at the farms, or is he back inside the colony?
He's here. We've had some minor sprains and bumps as people rush to get packed, so he's tending to them. The first shuttles will start launching while we gather the stragglers. They could send a distress signal once they escape the jamming zone.
I'll get you General Daeroon's direct frequency. He's the best person to contact.
I'm sure the Republic's just gonna sweep in and save the day.
Even if they merely pick up our evacuation craft, it would be a huge help. I'll pass the information on. Thank you, Commander. Before you go, Tao, we need to finish our discussion about your Padawan.
Now? Really? This feels like a good time.
It is always a good time to learn, teach, and grow.
We already had this discussion, which is why I don't have a Padawan. You don't want more Jedi like me. One is bad enough.
You think that if so many good Jedi die and you survive, then you must not be a good Jedi. You think that the reason you've survived, your skill in battle, is the only skill you've mastered, so you must be a bad Jedi. But the only lesson you need to learn is that you are more than the killer you see in yourself. Teach, and you will see just how much more.
You believe in me more than anyone I've known, and I appreciate that, but I'm just not ready. Look, can we save this for later? The imps aren't waiting around, and neither should we.
Very well. You check on the farms, I'll check on the library. And we'll meet afterward to select your Padawan.
Damn it, old man.
May the Force be with you.
Yeah, I don't think it would have been the best way for my my Jedi Knight here to interject, especially when he's killed so many, especially when he didn't have to. Like, he could have chosen mercy, and a lot of times he doesn't, unless it's like someone super close to him, like Theron. So yeah, I think staying quiet was probably the best option for my Jedi. Also, I'm glad it left me in the cave so I could leave whatever the heck that was. I think it was a companion gift or something like that. But let's see here. I'll probably pause it right here and split this into two parts, just because I think we've still got quite a bit to go on this planet specifically. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bones out.